Good morning, Tim. I thought I might try this screen recorder thing to see if I can clearly explain what it is I'm seeing. So I built a brand new route for another ride and put in locations along the route. Those locations are, displayed down here on this side. We got number 3, 2601 Riverview Boulevard. Okay, so I go down here and zoom in on number 3. I have this point here, which is the actual turn point. If I right click, it gives me the change to location, remove waypoint options. If I left click on the actual flag, it provides the remove or change to waypoint. So you remember we were talking about whether or not this, what I think the confusion factor is that it's calling it a location here, but over here you hover over this and it says remove this destination. So in this location list, it calls it a destination, whereas over here it's calling it a location, and it may be the confusion factor. So if I go over here to remove this destination, destination would mean it's the end of that piece of the route, which could be why it's turning it into separate routes every time you reach a destination rather than a location. So I tell it to remove it. It leaves the turn point, waypoint, whatever you want to call it, I guess, and eliminates that destination off the list over here. And maybe that's why it breaks it up. It's because it's really turning every one of these into a destination, but it doesn't call it that when you make it. It calls it a location until you go over here and see starting point, destination, etc., etc. Make sense? You tell me.